Well, welcome to Philly's Travel Gadgets. This week I'm gonna discuss this little thing, and there comes this with it. Actually, what it is, I will show you a little bit closer. It's a mini compressor, and I'm riding a fat bike, as you know, and the amount of air in the fat bike tires is a lot. So with a regular hand pump, like this one, which you can carry with you, um, it's really not fun to inflate an entire fat bike tire, especially if you have to change your tire. So here I turned it on. I can adjust it to PSI or bar. It goes up to 6.5 bar. It works on a battery. You can charge it by USB. So yeah, it's really small. It's the size of a big power bank. Altogether it weighs 400 grams. So you just put the hose on like this. Then it has two options on the exit for a big and a small one. In the screen you put the amount of bars you want to have in your tire, or if you want to use it on PSI, that's also possible. You put in the amount and you press on, and it starts inflating. It quits when it's reached this amount of bars you put on. And except inflating, you can also deflate with it, which is a really cool feature, because when you're in the forest and you want to have some softer tires, you can also deflate it to the amount of pressure you want to have. It also comes with a set of extra nipples, so except only tires, you can also do stuff like football or an air mattress or anything. The brand is M-Wave. It's a German company, and the costs are around 70-80 euros. So not that expensive for the very fun enjoy you're gonna enjoy it. The battery, the lifetime really amazed me. For a test, I took a completely empty fat bike tire, and I could pump it up 6 times, and the battery still was not dead. Charging time goes really fast. So yeah, a must-have for on the road, definitely. Welcome to a new week with gadgets, Philly's travel gadgets. This week will be this thing. Um, I'm on the road a lot, camping a lot, and without a coffee in the morning, you don't want to meet me. So this is the NowPresso. In the top, you can open it. There it's where you fill it with water. You can use or cold water or boiled water. If you open the bottom, you have a cup. Then you open a thing where you can put an espresso cup in. It works on espresso cups. So you put your Nespresso cup in, you close it, put your water in, put your cup underneath, turn it on, of course, if I have battery left. No, battery is dead. Right, I forgot to charge it. Either way, you can charge it on USB or DC. It has a battery, as I told. There's the battery. You can take the battery out as well. I have a spare battery, a second one. And yeah, there's a thing here. If you press the power button for 2 seconds, it works with already boiled water. If you press the power button for 5 seconds, it's gonna start for cold water. This is a NowPresso. It's a little bit more the expensive one. This is around 150 euros, $200, I believe. But you have several like these machines. Yeah, when you're on the road and like coffee, this is definitely a gadget you want to have. That was it for this week. See you next week with a new gadget. Welcome to a new week. Welcome to a new week of travel gadgets. This week's travel gadgets is all gonna be about solar power. When you're on the road a lot and you have like 3 GoPros and a drone and your cell phone and your coffee machine and this, and you all have to charge it. Solar power comes in handy. Nowadays they really got lightweight, big solar panels. I'm gonna discuss 2 of them with you this week. I have this one, for example. It's the X-Storm. It's very light. It's very thin. You can open it and it folds open, and you have quite a big, strong solar panel. I can easily charge my phone, tablet in a very short time with it. So this is a very nice gadget. And then to stay within the solar panels, I have also this one. It's also from the brand X-Storm. And this one is a little bit of a smaller solar panel, but at the main time it's also a power bank. So the other one you lay in the sun, you plug it in and you put your phone on. This one I can lay in the sun and it will charge the power bank for at night time, example, when the sun is not shining. I can restore power on it. As you can see, it has 2 USB plugs, and except charging it by sun, you can also charge the power bank on just regular power if you have it. Yeah, solar charging saved my life many times while traveling. The cost for both these things are around 100 euros. So yeah, another definitely gadget you want to have when traveling a lot. This was it for this week's gadgets. See you next week. Oh yeah, welcome to a new week's of Philly's travel gadgets. This week is not really like a high-tech gadget or something. Uh, just something which is really handy when traveling a lot. It's the Camelback. It's a small backpack, um, and inside there's this plastic bag, which I'll take out now for a second, which you can fill up with liquid fluids. I most of the time just do water in it because it's easy to keep it clean. Here you got it. You can open it. You fill it up with any kind of drinks. Most of the time I fill it up with water and then put some Isostar or Gatorade powder or tablets in there. It has a hose, so when you have it on your back like this, I got the hose like here. When I'm on the bike I can easily reach it and drink, actually, I guess. It's very handy for on the bike, but also walking or backpacking. Um, you don't carrying a bottle or have to reach for your bottle all the time. Yeah, it is there all the time. They have several amounts of bags. I have a 2.5 liter ones, and with 2.5 liters of water you can spend some time, even during hot weather. You probably will be good for the day. Yeah, as I said, it's not a high-tech gadget, but if you're traveling a lot, it's one of these handy things you definitely want to have with you. I have it from the brand Camelback. Camelback's a little bit more expensive brand though. Um, you have it from other brands which are a little bit cheaper. Um, but yeah, go cheaper or more expensive. Most of the time, the quality is also a little bit different. Um, the quality of Camelback is just really good. The stitches hold, the comfort of it, how it sits is. I had a cheaper one before, but just the comfort of the bag. Compare the ones with the Camelback, you really will know the difference. There are cleaning sets for it. If you want to keep the hose clean, you have a little brush for it, which you can clean it. Yeah, that was basically it. Um, well, this was this week's travel gadgets again. See you next week. Everybody, welcome to a new week, new gadgets, new travel gadgets. This week is going to be about navigation. Um, I've got this one. It's the TSE. It's a navigation system, but it also works as my bike computer. So it shows me my speed, it shows my average speeds, altitude, how much I have to climb, but also the map. It's just also the navigation. I'm gonna try to show you. It's beeping now. It's looking for its GPS signals. You can see in the top it tells me like everything, the time, but I can also adjust those, what I want to have there. Um, now gives my maximum speed. If I click on it, there's a whole list coming with different things I can adjust to have been shown. So like how much I still have to climb, what is my heartbeat, the length of the drive I still have to do, all those kind of things. What really cool is about this thing is you can in the menu also adjust it if you use it for your bike, and then there are even shut up peeping. Then there are even two options. The one is for mountain biking, and the other one is for regular road cycling. So that's the cycling part. You can also install it for hiking, boat, or skiing. So it's really a multiple device for all your outdoor sports. You only have to bring like one navigation system. In the bottom, under the two caps, which are really locked well, there are two slots. The one is actually the USB port, so that's where you charge it, right there. And the other slot is for a micro SD card, so you can also record your trips. So if I hit record, the red button there, it starts recording my ride. So it's taking all the data, my speed, my average speed, my distance. And because it's working on GPS, I've like no cables at all, no sensors on my bike. There's a very nice click-on system on it, and it will just live here and click. That's it. It's there. It works now. Sorry for that. So I have no sensors on my fork or in my wheel or anything. No wires, nothing. On the sides there are two clips. I push them and it's off. Put it in my pocket when I go into the shop. This is really a nice gadget. This is the TSE. You have several brands like this. It's compatible like Garmin or something. Except this was only 150 euros, even less. Paid 140 for it, I believe. Yeah, I love it. Never get lost anymore. So this is my gadget for this week. Everyone, welcome to a new week. New week of my gadgets, my travel gadgets. A lot of people will tell me, why the fuck are you carrying that with you? I like my comfort. I mean, I like camping, but yeah, in a luxurious way, the clamping way. So yeah, this week's gadget is also gonna be about it. Um, Music. I cannot be on the road without music, and I don't want to ride with earplugs or in my tent hanging around with earplugs or headphone. Um, and I even sometimes like to make a little party at the tent with some people. So there it is, the GBL Charge 3. This is even a little bit the bigger one. They have smaller ones even. Um, I really like this one. The battery is so awesome. Um, they claim 22 hours, but in my opinion, I really charge it like once a week and use it quite often. Um, it's waterproof, so even rain or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's Bluetooth, but you can also use it with the plug. You got this really good off sealed thing over here, which you can like open. And yeah, there's two USB slots, a big one and a small one, to charge it or play music with. And then you got your aux headphones plug there. Then on the top, you got all the things. Turn it on, volume up, volume down, next number. The Bluetooth button. And yeah, this one it has an amazing. That's when you're turning it on. It's on right now. I'm using my phone to record, so I can't play any music on the moment. But yeah, the sound is really incredible. It's not light, definitely not. But yeah, as I told before, I'm not really a weight weenie. But yeah, this is for in my tent. Sounds awesome, and even during the road, it fits like in my holder for my bottles, my bottle holder. So I can just have my phone with the music in my back pocket, and I have this one in my bottle holder, and I have some nice music down the road. Yeah, basically this week's gadget, the GBL Charge 3. Love it. Hi dear viewers, welcome to a new week of my gadgets I bring along with me during my travels. Um, this week basically is about cameras, and well, the action cameras. I've got several. Actually, I have three of them. I've got two here right now. The third one, I don't know where it is at the moment. These things are similar as GoPros. Um, this one is a 4K. Yes, both of them. These both have the screens at the back, so you can also watch what you're shooting, which is really nice. A lot of these action cams don't have that, but I prefer that I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, but as I said, these are similar as GoPros. As you can see, take it out. Only these things, they cost me like 25 euros each. So I have like three for 75 euros. And the GoPros are already a few hundred euros each. And everybody who has a GoPro or does a lot with GoPros probably lost already once one in their life. I know myself a little bit. I know that I would lose these things somehow, some way, somewhere. I already lost one actually. So yeah, I really would love to go to real GoPros, but yeah, to buy three at once is quite an expensive joke. Why I have three? I can make several shots at the same time, so I don't have to make it over and over and over again. I just install the three GoPros everywhere I have and can make several shots at once. Also, it's very handy if I just use one a day and the battery runs out. I just take it off, put it on my power bank, take the other one, and can continue filming because the batteries is not exchangeable. Sorry for that again. So yeah, I also have like hundreds of mounts for it. I have like this whole package with a body mount. I have helm mounts. As you can see here, you just shuffle it up your helmet. I've got the other water mount. It's like those little floating yellow things. Um, yeah, it's really, when you're traveling, you cannot go without a GoPro or one of the cheaper ones. They work definitely. Of course, the quality of the lenses is not that high of the real GoPros or the more expensive action cameras. But hey, it works for me for now as a starter. Um, so yeah, until I do the upgrades to real GoPros, I just hang on with these 25 euro action cams. They work great for me. Viewers, new week, new gadget from what I bring with me while I'm traveling. This week is about drones, or drones, my drone. Um, I've got the DJI Spark. Um, it's a very nice, small, cool drone actually. You fold open the rotors. On the back there's the button on the battery. If you push it like once, it will show you your battery status. If you push it a second time, long one, it's turning on. It has the camera with the gimbal in the front. Oh, there it's turning on. And here in front, you can see it on the camera. This is pretty cool. With your eye you can barely see it, but it's the infrared sensors. There's sensors in the front. There's sensors in the bottom as well. So you cannot fly it into a wall. It will automatically stop. Or you cannot crash it on the ground because it will know where the ground is with the sensors. There are only no sensors at the top, so you could fly it into the roof or into the trees. That is possible. I actually flew it once and crashed it into a tree. That was not the worst part. The worst part, it was above the water, so it crashed into the water. I took it out. I let it dry for 2 or 3 days and tried it, and it was just working. So that's pretty amazing. Um, why I have this one? It's because its size. Uh, I'm already carrying a lot of shit, as you know. Um, and I got the complete package. It comes in this nice box, kind of like foam, very light. And in the box I have like spare batteries, 2 of them. There's a battery in there, so I got like 3 batteries. They last, if you fly a lot, around 10 to 15 minutes each battery. And I've got some sets with spare rotors in it. If one of my rotors break, I have spare rotors. Also, what comes with the complete package is the controller. You can also just fly it with your phone through the app. But the controller is a little bit more sensitive, so you can fly it nicer. Also, on the controller, there's a button called sports mode. When you turn on sports mode, it will turn off all the infrared detection things, and it really turns into a mean machine. It's get really fast, and but yeah, just for shooting beautiful shots, this is a very nice travel drone. And yeah, what do I need to more tell about it? Oh yeah, there are some really cool features in there as well. It has the auto follow system, so I can fly it up. Um, then in the screen I can select myself, and there are like 2 or 3 options. Follow me from behind, circle around me, or fly in front of me, and it will automatically follow me. Also, there's an automatic home system in there. If you get out of reach of your controller, it will go automatically back to the place where it last lifted up. It will come down, and just above the ground it will hover and ask you if it's okay to land. And this is just in case when your home position was from a boat example, and you moved with your boat, that the drone is not going to fly back where you were with your boat, going to hang above the water and then going to land in it. So it will always ask for permission to land. Also, when your battery goes low, you will not react on it. It will go back to its home decision and hover above where it went up. It's pretty precise actually. It's maybe sometimes like 10 or 20 centimeters off, but it's really surprised. More about tell it. Basically it. If you have any questions about it, just hit it in the comments below and I'll try to answer them. But yeah, the DJI Spark, definitely a cool drone as a travel gadget going. Camera is great, great footage, operating well. So nice and handy drone. See you next one.